If we keep everything, we're really keeping nothing. This is one of my favorite quotes and concepts by Joshua Becker. He is like the father of minimalism. I think it's so true. If we keep everything, then really we're not giving value to anything specifically, and there's nothing really special in our life because all of it's getting our attention. So today I want to talk about some ways to keep your home clutter free. This is one of my favorite topics because I just see the value in life from having a clutter-free home. You're less stressed, you have more time with your family and for things that really add value to your life. So I love talking about clutter and having it clutter-free. Today is no exception. I'm excited for today's content. I have talked so much about decluttering on this channel. In fact, I will leave several videos down below that you can check out on how to get started with decluttering and some different areas that you might want to tackle before you really start thinking about maintaining your home. And today I really want to talk about that. Like once you've decluttered your home and you've gotten rid of all of this excess, how to kind of maintain this clutter-free space, because that's where you're really gonna start feeling the benefits. Let's go ahead and talk about some things. A few of these I've never talked about before. Let's jump right in. First, let's talk about the 1-minute rule. This is insanely simple and incredibly effective. I really love this because it's training yourself to put things away if it'll take 1 minute or less. So basically, instead of just setting something down and saying, I'll get to this later, you ask yourself, can I take care of this in 1 minute or less? If the answer is yes, do it right that second. This is such an incredible way to help maintain a clutter-free space. I have been so guilty of letting my house just pile and pile and pile with clutter because I'm thinking I'm busy, I'm gonna take care of this later, and you know what? Sometimes later is like hours or days from now, and in the meantime, you're living with the stress because clutter equals stress. So you're living with the stress in the meantime. If you walk in the house and you're gonna put your coat over the couch, could I put this away in a minute or less? Yes. Could I put my mail away in a minute or less? Yes. Don't just set it on the counter. Go ahead and put it away. Another great thing to do with this is dishes. If you keep your dishwasher kind of cycled through every single night and you've got a clean dishwasher in the morning, get the dishes all done. Throughout the day, you're just loading up your dishwasher. Your dishes never pile up in the sink. The 1-minute rule is insane. I highly recommend trying it out. Purchase some baskets. Baskets are beautiful in the home and they're a really, really nice way to contain everything. And they're nice because you can have one for each member of your family. I use them in the laundry room. Like if you have each person in your family has a basket. Once you fold their clothes, you can hand the basket to each child in your family and they can go and put their stuff away. It's also nice to have a basket in each person's bedroom, including your own, because you can corral the mess and keep it in the basket. And then at the end of the night, you can put it away. And with kids, what I suggest doing is setting the timer for 5 minutes and seeing if they can put everything that they have in their basket away in 5 minutes, which is a great challenge. This is such a nice way. It's gonna take some training, but this is such a nice way to keep clutter at bay and from like sprawling all over your house and making this huge stressful mess. So keep baskets around. I love these white bins from Target. I think they're so pretty. They go with any single like area in my house. I can put them anywhere I want and they look great. So I like these, but then I also like getting these more natural type baskets. In fact, hold on just a second. Okay, how cute is this? This came from Target. This is by the Threshold brand. And I love this natural style of basket. I think it is so pretty. You can even use these as waste baskets in your home to kind of make everything look a little bit more visually appealing, but I absolutely love these. If you get too many different colors and styles, it can start to look a little overwhelming. So what you can do is kind of whitewash them, dilute some white paint, and then just go ahead and brush it on your baskets. And that way they're a little bit more uniform and seamless looking. But if you don't want to do that, just have fun. Have fun with the different styles of baskets in your home. I want to take a quick pause to thank the sponsor of today's video, Persona. These are daily vitamins, and what I love about them is it makes taking vitamins so easy. Persona is nice because they customize your vitamin plan specifically to you. You go online, you take a quiz, and it makes it super fast and easy. And I'm so excited to have taken the guesswork out of everything. I just filled out the questionnaire online and they provided the vitamins that fit my needs. So Persona offers 100% free nutritionist support, even if you don't decide to buy the vitamins, which I think is absolutely incredible. They also take into consideration any medications which you could be taking that might have a drug to nutrient interaction. So that is awesome. How this works is your vitamins come in a little box and you just pull them through the slit, and everything's prepackaged. You have your morning vitamins and then you have your evening vitamins, and they're labeled for you, and then you know exactly what is in each package, and the packaging is biodegradable. So I think that is absolutely awesome. I actually have a coupon code for you down below that gives you 30% off your first 2 months. So be sure to check that out as well. I have really appreciated this service. It's helped me remember to take my vitamins, and the assessment takes just a couple of minutes, super quick, and it's definitely worth checking out. So I will have all the links down below for you guys in case you're interested. I feel like there are gonna be some definite opinions on this, so let's chat in the comments about what do you guys think about having a junk drawer. I say have one. Just don't overstuff it. That's my advice. I used to have this junk drawer that was so insanely packed full of garbage. I didn't even know what was in there. And when I did need something from the drawer, it would take me forever to like rummage through and get what I needed. So what I figured out is that a junk drawer is nice and a little bit necessary for those items that are a little odd, like batteries and flashlights and pens and stuff. But it's really nice to have if it's nice and clean, because you can just grab whatever you need. And this is one that I recommend going through pretty often because it can accumulate clutter really fast. And I used to think that if it was hidden, it wasn't clutter, but you can definitely have clutter in hidden places. So have a junk drawer, that's my advice, but just don't let it get cluttered. Find your signature products. And what I mean is the products that you love, stick to them. I know it can be so fun to go and try out a bunch of different makeup items, skincare items, cleaning products. I used to do this all the time with all of those, but I have realized that this just adds up financially. But I also realized that I had in the end accumulated this insane amount of clutter, and to be honest, I only ever use those few favorite items anyway, so I could have saved myself so much money and so much hassle and so much clutter if I had just stuck to what I knew I loved. Right, this next one I've actually talked about before, but it's really good. Give yourself 2 weeks before you buy something that you're thinking about. I have really avoided like spur of the moment impulse buys, and it has been so awesome. So I think 2 weeks, and write the item down. I'm not kidding. You might think this is silly, but go ahead and keep a little journal of the items that you're thinking about purchasing, big and small. Sit on it for 2 weeks and see if you still even remember. You might forget to go back to your list altogether, but then if you do go back and look over your list, you might realize that you don't want or need the items anyway. You've just saved yourself money, and you've saved yourself potential clutter, because in the end you weren't really that thrilled about the item. So try the 2-week test. It is awesome. Have you ever noticed how many ads we are shown when we're online? It doesn't matter if you are on Facebook or Instagram. If you are on the internet, you will be seeing dozens and dozens of ads. So try and limit your time on the internet altogether. I have definitely been guilty of being sucked in by an ad that I see, and I will go ahead and click the link and I will go to the page and I will want to buy things, and it is not good. So if you can just reduce the amount of time that you are on apps and on the internet, it can be really helpful to reduce the amount of purchases you make, and then also reduce the amount of items you think you need or the things that you want. So spend that time doing something else. Add light to your home. It is crazy how these little dark corners and spaces around our house can actually end up making the house look a little bit cluttered, because when you open things up, that's when it feels more clutter-free. More light equals more space. So kind of think of it that way. I love opening my blinds up every single day. I think it feels so nice no matter the time of year. So let me know if you've tried this trick, if you think it works. Remember, you do not have to save everything. You do not have to save every birthday card you're given, not even every birthday gift you're given. You don't need to save everything from your childhood. You just don't need to. If you keep everything, then nothing's special. So go ahead and let me know how you've made this work in your own life. What have you decided to not keep? For me, it's cards. I used to hoard them. I've got a couple more videos on the screen if you'd like to check those out. Thank you so much for watching today. Please don't forget to hit subscribe on your way out, and I will see you soon. Bye.